But yeah, so let's chat about your own experience as well. So you saw Stephen first time round doing the utter nutter challenge, as we called it. And I remember chatting to you on the day I was at the house, and you were telling me that I said, "Oh, you're not, interested in doing anything less." You're like, "No," you're very, very fit and very disciplined up to that point. You get up very early, 5 o'clock. You've got amazing routines and standards that you live your life by. But you're a gym bunny. You'd not ran more than 10K, very similar to Stephen, in over 10 years. And from that point, you've ended up within a very small amount of time. Well, actually, it started off with, you did an ultra, didn't you?
Yeah. So the way it started was, Stephen did his world record. Like you said, I'd only ever done weights in the gym, done it for 20 years, kept self fit. But as far as cardio, not my thing, not interested in it, running, anything. So he kept going, like, for years, go and do a half marathon. Or I was like, no, why would I want to do that? Like, it's the worst thing you could ask me to do. Not interested in it. So after he did his event, he in our community and our groups and things, he challenged everyone and said, look, if you've not done a half marathon, do that. If you've done a half marathon, do a marathon, and so on and so on. And I thought, do you know what? I've not done anything, and everybody else is, going to challenge themselves. So, do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So on the day that the challenge was, I went out running, and on that day I did 30 miles.
But you'd not, I'm sorry, but this is what really pisses me off about this story. I got challenged at the same time. I have never, ran a bath really up until that point. And I take things really seriously because I wasn't fit like you. So I'm getting a coach, doing this training plan, giving up the booze, nutrition and all of this. You didn't do any of that. And I struggled, but I did the half marathon, which I was extremely proud of. You didn't do any of that at all. You just did it Sharples style, turned up on the day and banged out an ultra.
Well, I just kept going. That's what it was. It was just keep going, just keep going. At first, I thought I'll do, and as I got over the half marathon, it's like, right, I'll do a marathon. Did the marathon. I came in. It was actually Dean and Steve said, go and do an ultra. And I was like, I still had loads in me. And he went, go and do it. Go and do it up to 30. And I was like, all right. And I went out again and did that bit. But then it got my brain going, because then I thought, you know what? If I can do that, and I really haven't applied myself to it, what can I do if I do apply myself? So that kind of started that journey for me to the 100 mile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you say he inspired you then?
He did, and kicked me up the arse at the same time.
Yeah.